At Parallel, we connect accredited investors with short-term real estate-backed lending opportunities built around speed, security, and strong returns. We fund experienced real estate professionals who are flipping homes or building from the ground up. Since the fund's inception, our investors have seen an annualized return of right at 12.46%, right about 18 months of existence, depending when you are watching this video. When investors decide to invest into the fund, they can expect monthly distributions, which they can A, let compound or reinvest every month, or B, choose to take that capital each month. The minimum investment size is found in the deck, as is other information about the investment itself, but our average investment size is right around $165,000. When investors invest into the fund, we have a fund model, so every dollar invested is distributed evenly throughout the loan portfolio. So if we have a loan that doesn't perform very well, no one investor is on the hook. If we have a loan that does really well, every investor is able to share within those profits.
So we use a conservative loan-to-value ratio, we use a 25-point due diligence system, and we only fund borrowers that meet that very strict underwriting criteria. And every loan is backed by physical real estate, usually at 70% or less of the property's value. Right now we're hovering around 60% loan to value, and that means there's a 40% difference between what the house is worth and what the principal balance of our loan is. So if there's a softening in the market, which we're seeing right now, especially in Texas and the DFW Metroplex, the risk of impairing the principal balance of the loan is still very low. So I wanted to share some facts as well about the fund and what we've done so far to date since inception. We've funded 72 loans. We've lent out $16.2 million. We primarily lend in the DFW Metroplex, but we will lend in other MSAs around Texas. We've exited 44 loans, 0 foreclosures to date, and the total property value backing the real estate is around $30 million. And our average loan outstanding is 8 months, and the average investment size per investor into the fund is just at about $166,000. So the result of all of these facts is a very competitive, risk-adjusted return profile, and it's built around repeatable execution and collateral-first thinking.
If this sounds like something you want to explore, the process is simple. We'll schedule a call or a Zoom with you regarding any questions you might have into the fund. Once you're ready, we'll handle the documentation electronically, which are the subscription agreement into the fund and the verification of accreditation. Once the funds are wired into our escrow account, we'll ask for around 60 days to move your capital into a private offering. However, historically, it's taken about 2 weeks for our investors to begin earning interest on their investment. From there, it's completely passive. You'll receive monthly updates, quarterly reports, access to our live webinars, and you can track your investment anytime through our portal, as well as look at the current deals we have funded. If you're interested in investing and learning more about how to generate a solid risk-adjusted return via private lending, or just want to learn more, feel free to schedule a call. We'd love to connect with you.